Chris Reid, co-founder of 7 Minute Workout, and I just want to get some quick information from him about 7 Minute Workout. Chris, what is 7 Minute Workout?
Essentially, it's a workout program. It's not just a workout program, it's a way of life. The idea is that people always look at fitness as a choice. I mean, there's people who like sports and people who don't like sports, people who like working out, people who don't like working out. The reality is the vast majority of people don't like working out. Most workout programs are designed for people who enjoy exercise and are not necessarily designed to make the most of the time. A lot of people want to be able to train for 2 hours a day, so they look for ways to pace themselves and last longer, whereas the typical person really doesn't enjoy exercise. So what we've done is we've created the best bang for your buck system that allows you to have all of the benefits that an elite athlete would have. However, we've compacted the entire workout program into just a 7-minute, every second day workout program that stimulates the muscle and the entire body into becoming a muscle building, fat burning machine.
Wow.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's essentially an opportunity for everybody to have their optimum health.
Awesome. So, is this something that like a baby boomer could still do, or women? Is it okay for women?
Everybody. I mean, that's the thing. We want to be incredibly great. I mean, I have my kids that follow this program. My kids are 5 and 6. I bring them through our 7-minute workouts. I don't do weights. We do body resistance training, but the same program that's in the 7-minute workout I do with my actual children. And my father, who's 65 years old, also does a 7-minute workout. He uses the resistance of weight. So the thing is that anybody at any stage can find a program within the community. It's not all the exact same. There's beginner, intermediate, advanced, and within each of those 3 categories of equipment, which is people who want to use resistance, and people who are not using equipment. So it's just basically your body weight. And it's up to you to find your comfort zone within our program, and absolutely it's designed for anybody in any situation, unless your doctor comes and says, don't exercise. I haven't met a doctor that said it yet, but if yours does, follow that advice.
So what about diet and nutrition? Do you guys cover that on your website?
Absolutely. We have a big diet component. We have ability to track your weight. We have ability to track your consumption and track the progress. And that's a huge thing because goal setting is extremely valuable. But it's not just the goal you've got to fixate on. We say if you have goal 5, 6 on your destination, you have nothing left to find your way. So it's important to chart your progress. If your goal is to lose 20 pounds, you can't just say that you're successful once that 20-pound barrier is hit. If you want to lose your weight, you have to reward yourself and you see 2 pounds lost, 3 pounds lost, 4 pounds lost, and when you see that progress in the system working for you, it's extremely motivating. Not only that, in terms of diet, we don't start people on a diet. We allow people to reward themselves with their diet. In other words, if you've done a workout, we just did one earlier with one of our marketers, we did a great workout, and at the end decided to have lunch. I didn't say a word to him, but I noticed when he got to do lunch, he chose lean meat and salad. And I asked him, why did you always eat like that? He said, no, but I just worked out, and I want to get the best benefit from my recovery. So if you work out, you will naturally start to reward your working out by eating better so you can maximize your results. So we always tell people, get your workout program consistent, and you will naturally start to approach diet. And the more involved in diet you want, you can get right in depth in terms of every single calorie you put in your body and break it down to fat, proteins, and carbs once you're at that stage. However, in the beginning, we preach, start with your workout, number 1. Number 2, start with rewarding yourself after your workout with a healthy meal. And number 3, look at the biggest areas where you know you have a weakness in your diet and start reducing there. So we definitely have a massive component.
That sounds like a really comprehensive program. Is there a community also out there where you can like get support and feedback from?
Absolutely. They say that the number 1 thing is sustain behavioral change. And adding an exercise program to your life is behavioral change. It's not just doing something. It's adding something that's going to stick. It's going to be consistent. And the number 1 thing for sustained behavioral change is social support. And it's not always from the people who we want to get from the beginning. We oftentimes reach out to people who are afraid of our failures. We want to shield us from failures. And so sometimes I'll hear people say they tell their husbands or their wives that they started working out, and they get a very negative response because maybe you failed before in your program and your husband and or your wife doesn't want to see it happen again, so they can start off with a very defeatist attitude towards your program because they've heard it all before from you. However, if you bond with people within a community, and the internet provides that, people who are there to work out, people who are there to understand that their job is to support other members, it has massive, massive benefit. And the way our members interact and support each other has been one of the biggest keys that has allowed us to have a 500% better retention rate than any other traditional fitness facility.
That sounds really great. Thank you very much, Chris, for the time. I really appreciate it.
It's a pleasure, and I want to see you keep working up the 7-minute workout and keep having those great results.
All right, thank you. Bye.